guys, Gina here, and happy belated Thanksgiving / happy holiday season. I know that most of you guys probably went Black Friday shopping. I know I did. I went home back to Virginia to visit my family for Thanksgiving, and I spent around 4 days there, and I was a complete couch potato. I didn't do anything but watch bad TV, like Bravo TV, that I usually never watch, but it was really relaxing. So I had a nice time. I obviously ate a lot of food, and then I obviously did a lot of shopping. I went to the Goodwill in Virginia Beach. They didn't have a huge Black Friday sale, but they did have select merchandise at an additional 50% off. So I did find a lot of great things for dirt cheap. It's crazy. Let's get started. A lot of the stuff that I picked and that I was kind of drawn to were winter items, obviously, because it's cold outside. So I found a really, some cool jackets. I found some cool sweaters, and it's almost like the Goodwill staff knows people aren't going to buy summer items in the winter, so let's just keep all that stuff in the back, and let's put all the good, warm, cuddly stuff in the front, available to purchase. And so I found this amazing sweater. It is kind of like a teal / mint. I'd say more of like a mint. No, I'd say more like pistachio. How cool is this sweater, guys? It is made in Korea. It says petite. I am not petite, but whatever. So I really like the embroidery. It's very Christmassy, but it's still cute. It's not too frilly, too feminine, but it's still trendy, and I think it's obviously vintage, but it can still be worked with a modern twist. So it has all these cool pearls all throughout, and then this really cool white embroidery all around the front, some along the sleeve, and then a little bit around the back. This sweater was around, I think, $5, $4.99. I loved it. The collar is a little weird, but I think it'll definitely work with a lot of stuff. You could wear this with tights and a skirt for a more feminine, cozy vibe. You can wear it with jeans for something really classic. I feel like you could even wear this in the spring because it's such a bright color. You don't necessarily just have to wear it in the winter. I will usually wear it with all black because that's just how I do. But you could obviously wear it with like white, winter white, like some white jeans. How cute would that be? So it's not like I don't already have enough black blazers, but I always go through the blazer section to see if there's something that I have to have, and this is one thing that I just had to have because it has so much personality. So here's a black blazer that I found. It has satin details. So here's a satin trim around the collar, and then if you see on the side, it has these satin stripes, these beautiful gold buttons, and again, it's very light, so it could work in the spring, cooler summer nights, and it's just multi-seasonal. It's not going to keep you warm like a huge wool blazer, but who wants to wear a wool blazer? It's hot underneath all those layers. So this is going to be really easy to layer with. You could probably even wear this over a sweater because it is so light. Another really cool sweater that I found was this jumper. It's basically just a really classic crew neck sweater with really cool fun colors. So it's this very bold turquoise color. It has blue, black, yellow, red, and that goes all the way into the back. This was made in Romania. And it's just super cute, like how cozy, but it still has like a really cool edgy vibe. I would probably wear this with like black leggings and combat boots or booties. It's just super cozy. It's soft. It wasn't itchy, which is something that I really pay attention to when I buy sweaters. I don't know about you guys, but I cannot stand the itch. I can't handle the itch. I'm not strong enough for the itch. I am weak when it comes to the itch. I can't do the itch. Can you do the itch? Then I applaud you because I cannot do the itch, and this sweater, honey, does not itch. That is so important when you are buying sweaters. Here we go, another blazer, except this one is bright red with gold buttons. Now this fits really classic. I mean, the silhouette is just very classic. It's not too crazy, and it's just a really great classic statement piece. If it's gonna be red, it might as well be a classic silhouette because you're already you already have such a huge pop of color. And I was scared that this was going to be a little bit too vintage, a little bit too dated looking, but when I tried it on, it just looked absolutely wonderful. It's just really great. It has the buttons on the sleeve and all down the front, and some cute little pockets. I don't know what you could fit in there, but they're there in case you need them. Maybe for your keys or business cards. Back to the sweaters. I got this really cute embellished black sweater, and it's pretty long, so you can actually just wear it with leggings and not worry about your cooch and your bum hanging out, because that's not cute. Check out these really cool clasped on gems and jewels and kind of like metal accents, and it's just cute and cozy. You can just throw it on over a tank top and some leggings, and put on your slippers and go out the door. This coat, it's actually not a coat, it's not a jacket, it's a dress jacket, blazer jacket thing. When I was checking out, the woman didn't even know how to classify it. She had to like get it priced because she was like, what is this? I don't know, it's cool though. It's this really bold purple color with a pink trim and gold buttons. I know what you're thinking, not everyone can pull this off. I might not even be able to pull it off, but I loved it. I loved that it was so bold. I loved that it was so cool and different. And I would definitely just wear it as a coat. Look at the detailing on the sleeves. I mean, look at these buttons. Beautiful buttons with gold trim. And then you see like the pink accent on the sleeve. It's almost got like a military meets Chinese kipow kind of vibe. So it is kind of like a military meets Asian kind of vibe, which I really liked because it's very interesting. So how would you style this, Gina? I don't know. You could obviously wear it with all black. That's something that I always recommend. Or you could do something really basic like a white tee and some dark denim jeans and, you know, some like simple pumps or booties and this. You can also wear it as a dress because they have this like tie right here, and then that ties with something that's inside, so you can close it, button it, and wear it as a dress, which would be really cool as well. So whenever I'm in the thrift store and I go scanning through the racks, there are a lot of racks usually, I always look for something that kind of like catches my eye. Basically anything that's shiny, or a look for material that looks a bit more high quality. Anything silk, satin, just something that has a little oomph to it. I noticed this shirt automatically because it, you know, obviously had shit everywhere, but I thought it was the coolest thing ever. Check out all these sequins. They're literally, it's just like your classic white button down with like stuff all over it. There are all these sequins. I mean, it's so intricate. There's like sequins here and then beads and then like cute little like tassel beads all around the shoulders, crystals, and then it goes all the way down the sleeves, and then it's even on the back. So this is a 100% cotton shirt. It's made in Hong Kong, and it has a cowboy western vibe. I was like, white button down, classic, sequins, girly, but for some reason it gives off a cowboy vibe. I thought this was such a standout piece. You know, like I got this for what? Oh, it's orange, so it was half off. I got this for like $2 at the thrift store. I mean, amazing. Look at this collar, all of the intricate detail. I don't even want to think about how much money this really cost the person who donated it. Like I said before, I always try to look for stuff that's shiny. I usually don't wear sequins, but whenever I go to the thrift store, I'm like automatically drawn to them. So I found this shirt. How cool is this? It is literally all sequins and beads. But the design of it, I mean, it almost looks like wings in the back, right? All around the shoulders. There's very light shoulder pads in it to give it a little structure. And it came with a skirt. It was actually a two-piece set. I would have loved to get the skirt because could you imagine like this print on a sequin skirt? It was knee length, but the waist was just too big. So obviously it belonged to someone who, you know, was like a bigger size than I was, and it wasn't adjustable, and because it was all sequin, it would have been too hard to get altered. But that's one point to take in. If you find something that's too big for you and you look at the seams, and if it's something that you think you can get altered, it's definitely worth it, because this was only $9. And I can't even imagine how much money it really cost the person who donated it. $9. So here it is. It's just all black sequins. I mean, the sleeves, it's long sleeve. It's just such a standout piece. Like, I would definitely wear this for a holiday party coming up. It's just gorgeous, and it's so one of a kind, and I really, really love sequin stuff. Okay guys, drum roll, here's my last piece I wanted to show you guys. This is a bit questionable because my friend Heather, who I went with, she was like, really? And I was like, maybe. This is a jacket that I found. The print is absolutely ridiculous. I feel like I saw something in Target, but it was like a vase or like a bowl. But I kind of love it. I wear a lot of black and white. I like to color block, and this pattern is something that I haven't seen, something that I don't own. So it's different enough because it's interesting, but it's still a very muted color palette. Now the structure of this, it's actually very triangular. The sleeves are very wide, they're short, so you can wear them with like a long sleeve shirt or dress. And then it doesn't button or close, it's just kind of open. So what I did was I took a belt just from the belt section and I wrapped it around, and it looked really, really cool. It looked kind of like a peplum shape. I would wear this with like a plain black dress, like a bodycon black dress, this over it, and then a belt. It would be really flattering if you're not comfortable wearing a bodycon without like something covering certain parts, which is kind of like me. So I'll probably wear this with like a black bodycon dress, tights, or you can wear it with black leggings or black leather pants, and then belt it around the waist with like a black and gold belt, which would be like super cool. You stick out, it's flattering, it covers the right places, but it emphasizes stuff because of, you know, the belt obviously cinching the waist. And yeah, I just loved it. Okay guys, that's it. Thank you so much for watching. I'm sure I will upload a video before Christmas comes, but if I don't, which I will, but if I don't, talk to you guys then. Have a wonderful holiday. Bye guys.